Congratulations! You are in the 6th week of the Smotect Quit Smoking program. That means you are halfway there to the goal of a smoke-free life. Doesn't that feel great? You've been practicing mindfulness all this while. But have you thought about why mindfulness works in this process? It helps in opening up our inner resistance to change and questioning how we perceive ourselves. So if we have to move from a smoker to a non-smoker identity, the practice opens up new frontiers of energy within us. Think of a day when it's really sunny and you have to spend the whole day outside because your job demands it. In this situation, you can either be cranky about the heat and sweat and how summer is the worst season, or you could accept the fact that it is sunny, wear light cotton clothes, carry your sunglasses, an umbrella, and some water to hydrate yourself. Which approach helps you deal better with the situation? Usually people feel that resisting craving will help them quit smoking. But resisting is counterproductive. It is the acceptance of craving that really helps you overcome it. Mindfulness helps you do the opposite of resisting. To observe and accept, relax into it, and let it go. We don't have control over our craving, but we have the power to accept the fact that we are experiencing a craving. Mindfulness is about acceptance, not resistance, which is why it works to keep you a non-smoker, unlike willpower, which is about resisting and is short-lived. The exercises we have introduced will help you become aware and accept yourself, which means you are neither approving your smoking behavior, nor are you rejecting it. You are just being aware of it, accepting the reality of smoking, and that immediately gives you the power to change your behavior. Resistance or rejection drains you of energy, so focus all your energies into forming a new behavior. Last week we spoke about self-talk and how we can reframe that through being aware of our thoughts and actions. This week we are going to take you through another practice that will help you deal with stress. But first, let's get your body moving. We are going to do a quick walking meditation. You can do this in your home, in a park, or in a garden close by, or wherever you are. So pause the video till you're ready to go for that walk.
So, to begin this period of walking meditation, first, simply stand. Just stand on the spot, being aware of your weight being transferred through the soles of your feet into the earth. Being aware of all the subtle movements that go on in order to keep you balanced and upright. Very often, we take this for granted, our ability to be able to stand upright. But actually, it took us a couple of years to learn how to do this. So, be aware of the constant adjustments that you are making in order to maintain your balance. Walking. And then you can begin to walk at a fairly slow but normal walking pace and in a normal manner. We're not going to be changing the way that we walk. We're simply going to be aware of it. First, become aware of the soles of your feet. Being aware of your foot as the heel first makes contact. Be aware of all the different sensations in your feet. Not just a contact in the soles of your feet, but the contact between the toes, the feeling of the inside of your shoes, the fabric of your socks, and let your feet be as relaxed as possible. Become aware of your ankles. Notice the qualities of the sensations in those joints. As your foot is on the ground, as your foot travels through the air. You can become aware of your lower legs, your shins, your calves. You can become aware of the contact with your clothing. Be aware of the temperature of your skin. You can be aware of the muscles. And notice what the calf muscles are doing as you're walking. You might even want to exaggerate for a few steps what the calf muscles are doing, just so that you can connect with that. And then let your walking go back to a normal, relaxed rhythm. Encourage your calf muscles to be relaxed. And then become aware of your knees. Noticing the qualities of the sensations in your knee joints. Then expand your awareness into your thighs. Being aware of the skin, again the contact with your clothing, the temperature. Being aware of the muscles and noticing what the muscles at the front of the thighs and the muscles at the back of the thighs are doing. And once more, you might want to exaggerate what those muscles are doing for a few paces. Exaggerate the action of those muscles. And then let your walk go back to a normal rhythm.
How did it feel to take that walk while you felt every movement of your body? Did you think how fortunate you are to have the ability to walk? To go out in the open and breathe fresh air? How about being grateful for the shoes that gave you comfort while you were walking? Today we are going to learn about this feeling of gratitude and how that will build your wellness, so that whenever you feel that stress taking over, pushing you closer to the craving or the cigarette, this will help you come back from the craving. Whenever we are attempting to change something, we need energy and power. Today we'll talk about a simple practice which will energize your mind and make it stronger as you form new habits. Let's watch this next video to know more about gratitude.
Did you know that 2 words can bring you happiness? No, it's not someone professing their love for you. It's simply thank you. Think about it. When was the last time you said thank you, and how did it make you feel? Was it to the waiter at the restaurant? Was it to your friend who came to meet when you were sick? Was it to your partner who made a meal for you? Maybe you don't remember how it made you feel because you didn't say it consciously. Saying thank you mindfully is practicing gratitude on a daily basis. But what is the gratitude mindset? Gratitude is thankful appreciation for what an individual receives, whether tangible or intangible. Gratitude creates an abundance mindset and helps people feel more positive emotions, relish good experiences, improve their health, and deal with adversity. It also builds strong relationships. Not only that, this mindset has a number of other benefits. Gratitude shifts your focus from the negatives in your life to the positives. It improves the quality of your life. Being grateful makes you feel happier. Having gratitude reduces your innermost fears. Gratitude gives you peace of mind. It vitalizes you to reach your goals. you might still want to know how to practice gratitude. There may be an initial resistance to doing this daily, but there are many ways in which one can practice gratitude. 1. Commit yourself. The first thing is to commit yourself to the practice of being thankful for something every day. Some days might be harder than others, but try anyway. 2. Begin. For starters, assign a specific time in a day to do this. Then, have your paper, pen, and diary, or sit in front of your computer ready so that you can write down things you're grateful for that day. Give it some time, and slowly things will come up. 3. Write it down. Writing is a powerful act. And when you put your gratitude on paper, it makes it more tangible for you to experience. 4. Allow yourself to feel it. Once you write it down, you might feel some emotions coming up. Let yourself feel it. It could make you cry. Accept it for what it is. Let it move through your body. 5. Don't stop once you feel you're getting the results. You might immediately feel good about your life, more positive about things, or it may take a few days. Whatever you feel, don't stop, even when the day hasn't been great. As you keep practicing gratitude, you will gradually move from a smoker to a non-smoker identity. And this practice will be like your Sherpa, always guiding you on the path to a smoke-free life.
Now that you're aware of the power of gratitude, whether you're thankful for having a family to love, a job that pays the bills, a pet who makes you happy, or friends who support you, let's go through a guided gratitude commentary to give you an idea of how you can practice it on a day-to-day basis. Sit in a comfortable position, close your eyes, and get ready to start the gratitude practice.
Welcome to feeling the gratitude towards our capacity to experience the world. Use the breath to anchor yourself in the present moment. Our minds are always so easily pulled to busyness. Bring particular attention to feeling the breath or something in the body as you bring your shoulders down and orient your attention towards gratitude. Next, bring to mind a sight you are grateful for. Move through your senses and find one thing to start with that you appreciate that comes to you from the world of sight, if you have this available. It could be a color, a shadow, a shape, a movement. Remember, it will never be like this again. What do you see right now? And can you feel grateful that you get to see this, whatever it is? Now, shift to a scent you appreciate. As you continue to work with your senses, take time to tune in with appreciation to a fragrance. What do you notice? What about that glorious or interesting or subtle smell is making you smile? It could be gratitude for something familiar, a scent that brings comfort, upliftment, or maybe it's something you've never smelled before. And it just piques your curiosity, ignites you, enlivens you. Moving on, tune into any sounds around you. Allowing the world of smell to gently recede into the background as you breathe in Shift your attention to your ears and the world of sound. Maybe notice what it feels like to really listen. How many sounds can you notice? And can you feel grateful that you're able to experience sound? If you are, what can you notice about these sounds far away, close? Perhaps you could play a piece of music that brings you joy and have gratitude that it's so available. Or maybe it's the sound of children laughing, the sound of loved ones breathing, the sound of the beating of your own heart. The world of touch and texture beckons us next. When it comes to touch, there is so much to be grateful for. If there's someone who you can hug or who can hug you, notice how this makes you feel grateful for the joy of human contact. Or perhaps you have a beautiful pet that you can stroke and cuddle, or some lovely material with a texture that feels warm and soft to touch. Let your senses ignite your gratitude. There's so much to be appreciative of. Shift to noticing and appreciating objects around you. Now, take a moment to look around. Look down, look up, and from side to side. Appreciate how much effort must have gone into anything you own or use. Someone conceived of the need, and many people worked on the details of the design. Much care went into the packaging to deliver your item to you safely. What do you feel when you let yourself be grateful for all that talent that went into making your life a little easier? As you end this practice, carry this attitude of gratitude with you. One last little tip for gratitude. Why not offer your thanks to each person who does anything for you today, even if it is their job to help you? When you're grateful, when you let your heart open up and be filled with appreciation, notice how it makes you feel. 7. I'm so grateful that you tuned into this gratitude practice. And I appreciate your time, your effort, and your energy to be present, awake, and alive to your precious life. Have a beautiful day.
How did this exercise make you feel? When you were doing this exercise, did you feel a shift in your perspective? See if you can apply the gratitude practice in your daily life. Now that we're reaching the end of this session, for this week, we would like you to keep your goals in mind. If you've been doing the mindfulness exercises and having the dose of natural tablets, I'm sure you've been able to significantly reduce the number of cigarettes you're smoking in a day. Make sure you complete the course of the tablets because this will prepare your body for the quit date. Did you know that the natural tablets have a special ingredient that helps boost energy, elevate mood, and reduce anxiety? We are sure you're already feeling these positive effects. For the coming week, practice the gratitude exercise for at least 5 minutes. Over time, it will become a steady guide to a better, wellness-centered life. To face those cravings, use the RAIN technique. And if you have to smoke mindfully each time. Remember to fill in the progress card to keep yourself accountable to the journey that you have embarked on. If you need any assistance or have any queries, you can schedule a call with the Smotect counselors through our website or connect with us on our Facebook community page. I will see you next week. Until then, stay aware, stay stay on track.